Good afternoon and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. My name is Brad Park and I'm the President and CEO at United Way Halton and Hamilton. Now last month we would have joined together for our annual evening of celebration. Many of you have attended that event before and you'll know that it's a great opportunity for us to gather together to share in some camaraderie, some friendship, and of course celebrate the incredible achievements and accomplishments over the past year. But unfortunately, in light of the current health crisis that's preventing us from getting together in person, we're all doing our part to keep everyone safe. But I want you to know that because of you and our entire community, there's been great progress in helping those who are most vulnerable. And that's an accomplishment that we are proud to celebrate. So we thought, let's bring the celebration to you. I mean, the pandemic may restrict us from seeing you at the moment, but it doesn't stop us from being able to applaud you, to pay tribute to you, and of course, to honor the lives that you have helped change. Thanks to all of you, we've had an amazing year. Our frontline agencies, our community partners, governments, labor partners, individuals, and businesses all came together to make this United Way Halton and Hamilton campaign a success. So albeit virtually, today we are here to celebrate our communities. Burlington, Halton Hills, Hamilton, Milton, and Oakville. In saying this, let's go viral. Let's have some fun. Post your photos, tweet with us, make sure you're using @UnitedWayHH. Tag us when you can and use the hashtag #LocalLove. So sit back and let's have some fun. We're here to thank you, all of you, our committed supporters. It's because of your hard work, compassion, and dedication to United Way that we're able to improve the lives of hundreds of thousands of individuals right here in our very own communities. The issues we're confronting are simply unignorable. We chose that focus more than a year ago, and I'm proud to say that we are moving the needle on 8 areas of focus. And those areas include domestic violence, mental illness, unemployment, homelessness, education inequality, social isolation, poverty, and hunger. And I think we all know that the near future likely holds even greater challenges for our communities. And it's only by working together with a common purpose and vision that we can truly confront these issues. We must do everything we can to address the crushing burden of poverty. We must do everything we can to help those with mental illness believe that it will get better. We must do everything we can to give children every opportunity they need to succeed. We must do everything we can to lift seniors out of isolation, and we must do everything we can to ensure that victims of violence get the help and justice they deserve. I'm excited to be broadcasting to you today. As we reflect on a year of achievements, we have the opportunity to say thanks and have some fun digitally. Seeing you all here is truly a testament to the power of community. It shows that we can come together and face a multitude of barriers wherever we may be. I'd like to take a moment to give a huge shout out to all of our labor partners. Now, United Way's partnership with labor goes back more than 90 years. And just like us, our labor partners believe that we need to unite to deliver on a vision of respectful, healthy, and safe communities. And just like us and all the agencies that we support, labor works tirelessly to support people in our communities who rely on accessible and high-quality social and public services. So I want to take a moment to say a huge thank you to all of our labor partners. I'd like to introduce you to our sponsors, because without you, this event simply wouldn't be possible. Thank you to our title sponsor, Cogeco Connections, and our lead sponsor, TD. Another big thank you to our contributing sponsors, Bell Canada, Ford Motor Company of Canada, Terry Smith, Remax About Town, and Oakville Hydro. Many thanks to our VIP sponsor, First Ontario Credit Union, as well as our supporting sponsors, Laurie Insurance Group, Leuna, Ontario Provincial District Council, and National Tire Distributors. Last but certainly not least, I'd like to thank our in-kind sponsors, Cognition Productions and Gavcom Media Productions. A huge thank you to all of you for helping make this event possible. We're so incredibly grateful for your support. Filled with intelligence, leadership, experience, and passion, United Way Halton and Hamilton's campaign cabinet is the driving force behind our annual fundraising campaign. These folks work tirelessly throughout the year, doing the heavy lifting and raising the funds that support our funded agencies. On behalf of United Way, thank you for all that you've done, all that you're going to do to support our agencies and ensure that no one gets left behind. Particularly, I'd like to thank our 2019-2020 Campaign Cabinet Chair, Anne Tenier. Anne is also the President and CEO at the Canadian Centre for Occupational Health and Safety. Your leadership, Anne, your determination and vision has made all the difference to the vulnerable in our community. Now I'd like to invite Anne to say a few words.
Hello everyone. It's so wonderful to be with you today and celebrate our collective success and commitment over the last year. Through United Way, our volunteers and donors are changing lives through impactful programs delivered to those in need. By pooling our efforts, we increase exponentially the effect that we make. One ant can't move a stone, but thousands pulling together certainly can. Together, we do everything we do for that single mom who's struggling to buy groceries, for that teen who's living with depression, for that man who got addicted to prescription medications and is now homeless, and for that elderly woman who's living a lonely existence as a shut-in. We all have the power to mobilize change. Thank you for showcasing your generosity and your passion this year. It takes an entire community to create meaningful change, and I'm so grateful that we have a community full of champions. We all have the power to mobilize change. Thank you all for showcasing your generosity and your passion this year. It takes an entire community to create meaningful change, and I'm so grateful that we have a community full of champions. It is with pleasure that I pass the torch of chair of the campaign cabinet to John Chisholm, partner and CEO of SB Partners. John has a gift for giving back and serving the community. He's proven to be a strong community leader and has been a member of the United Way campaign cabinet for several years. Thank you, John, for inspiring and mobilizing our community to take action. At this time, I'd like to invite you to watch real people with real stories who have turned their lives around thanks to our support.
And sometimes you have to put out your hand to get a donation so that we can have this space. I just love it. I wouldn't be here. I would be lonely if it wasn't for United Way.
As a newcomer or immigrants like me, like we all struggle with daily job, and then we won't have really have time to look for the book, right? For our kids, we're really busy to bring the rice and water on the table, right?
Hard to remember where it was.
No, it was on the.
I know, it's hard when the words don't come.
Mm.
Yeah. It's hard when the words don't come.
Like, I'm really struggling. Like, I'm really stressed out. Like, I've had thoughts recently that I've never had in my life before.
Okay, what kind of thoughts?
Thoughts of, sometimes, I get so stressed out that I think to myself, I should just give up on everything and I should just stop.
I've been coming here for about 5-6 years, and it's been really helpful to me, because if it wasn't for this place, I wouldn't have been able to cope with a lot of stuff in my life that happened around that time. When my son died, I think I would have gave up.
If I hadn't come here, I would have been at home alone. I mean, I had my son, but it's not the same thing as having people your own age to talk to. I have to cut.
Yes.
This has been a godsend for me because I had the flesh-eating disease 6 years ago, and I lost half my leg and half my butt. And I was in a wheelchair when I came here, and as you can see now I'm walking. They've helped me socialize because I was very shy. Well, Bonnie ain't shy no more.
Distress Center, how can I help you?
Distress Center, this is Adam.
Hi. I don't know if you can help me with something, but something happened the other day, and I'm concerned, and I needed to talk to someone about it.
I'm so glad you called us. Would you like to tell me what happened?
Oh, that's great. Well, you called the right number. What can I help you with?
Well, I don't even know where to begin. I'm a first-year student. It's obviously it's midterms, the second semester, and I can't handle the stress of school, and I just don't know what to do. I feel like everything's due at one time. All my classes have tests the same week, and I'm just overwhelmed and don't know what to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, university is a really scary time for a lot of people, so you're not alone there.
I'm just feeling lonely. Just feeling so...
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought by calling in to here, it might help, and I'm feeling a little better just hearing your voice. It's so hard to find. It's so hard to find. The world is so technically driven now, and I've got my own phone, but I do find I miss real conversations.
No, thank you so much for calling. That's exactly what we are here for. And
Ladies, this is a book that I want you introduce this week to the families. When we show a book to our mothers, just tell the child to think what this book is about, okay, based on the pictures.
Yes.
Okay, so before they read the book, they have to go through the book, look at the pictures, and ask them to use their imagination to think what this book is about.
I have a book for you.
Oh,
yes, and I brought a book for you as well today.
What?
A book.
Another book today?
Yes. I have books for you today.
Yay, we love it.
You love it?
Thanks to United Way to assist the children and then reach their potential.
So Betty is bilingual, needs help with finding words from her family. And I rely on the family to help me when she's trying to tell me a story, like when we were looking at the picture about the valley back here. Your support to the United Way makes a difference in the lives of individuals such as Betty and her family.
Let's take a moment to recognize our volunteers who are endlessly generous with their time and talents in organizing Workplace United Way campaigns. Each year we recognize excellence in our volunteers, donors, and corporate supporters, previously known as our Spirit Awards. This is harder than choosing who wins a Grammy or an Oscar. There are so many deserving advocates and organizations that work with United Way that this year we've taken a new approach to our awards. We will be recognizing our corporate supporters in 3 levels: silver, gold, and platinum. Our awards recognize the best of the very best. Sincere congratulations to all our amazing recipients. You humble us with your effort and passion. Our platinum leaders are true community champions. Their passion for supporting local has really set them apart from the rest. Through outstanding measures such as employee giving campaigns, participating on our campaign cabinet, corporate giving, sponsorship and participating in events, as well as our sponsored employee program, we count so many reasons to be grateful to you. I'd like to take a moment and recognize our platinum level winners. Algonquin Power, City of Hamilton, Ford Motor Company of Canada and Unifor Local 707, McMaster University, RBC, Reliance Home Comfort, SB Partners, TD, TerraPure Environmental, the Canadian Centre for Occupational Health and Safety, and UPS. Thank you for showing your local love. Our platinum level winners can be recognized with videos on our website, so visit www.uwhh.ca. Moving right along, we've come to our gold level leaders. I think you'll all agree that these supporters have set a gold standard for community contribution. Thank you so much for your support. We will now present our silver level local leaders. Thank you for helping to create a great community for everyone. I'd like to say one last thank you to all the amazing organizations that received awards today, and all the dedicated and tireless individuals who support what we do at United Way Halton and Hamilton. You're the reason that we can support 129 crucial frontline programs and services that improve lives and make our communities better places for everyone. You are the true community heroes. And as community heroes, your work is never truly done. Community members who already face significant barriers, including poverty, homelessness, and social isolation, need even more of our help during this time. Thanks to communities, we responded quickly with a COVID-19 emergency fund, where donations are actively being invested in our communities. I think we all know the recovery from this pandemic is going to be long, and that's why we must continue our collective efforts in the coming months. Again, thank you all for spending time with us here today and for taking part in our celebration of all that our community and our corporate sponsors have done over this past year. By donating, by volunteering, by getting involved, you are wearing your local love on your sleeve. You are inspiring, you are champions, and you're making an impact that is impossible to quantify. Thank you for all that you've done and all that you will do. We are truly humbled and honored by your support. Please enjoy this final video as we look back at the past year, all the hard work and fun that you had supporting our campaign. Wishing you all good health. Goodbye for now.